Here got a little tip painting the intake on my trick flow here. It was gray. I'm gonna paint it black, and then I'm gonna paint this trick flow here blue. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just got done painting the blue here on my 302 block. It looks good. Little coup out here this time of year, so tip, you can use a heat gun, and I heated the block, you know, kind of went over it like this before I painted it. Of course, you got to get all the grease off of it, clean it off really good. I used some brake cleaner and cleaned it off real good, prepped the block, and then I heated it some, and then I sprayed it blue. And then after I sprayed it, I took the heat gun and ran over it and kind of dried it real good, kind of help it dry with the heat. Now here's the tip I was going to show you. When I painted this black, I took some Vaseline and got some on a glove, not too much. And see this little trick flow here, I took the Vaseline and I painted, and I just took it, the Vaseline, and I just rubbed it over the trick flow letters. And I already done this, and I'm going to wipe that black straight off here in a minute, but I'm kind of showing you what I've done with the Vaseline as a tip. You can get, then you can just paint over it. You don't have to get so technical with it. For instance, like this, where I took the black paint and I touched it up like this and kind of went over it. And then you don't have to be, see, I can take this black right here and just go right over it. What's that, Ryan?
GibbyDiy.
That's it. Getting a little tip. So I take this black paint here and spray right over them letters, and I don't have to get technical. I don't have to tape it off or anything. And I'll just take that and see, as you can see, I just painted right straight over that. So what I'll do is I'll take it when I'm done, and I'll just wipe that right off, and then I'll paint it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to paint that part blue, and that it's going to accent this blue, the blue and the black, which I think it's going to look cool. So see, as you can see, I painted that black just straight over it, and I'll show you that it's going to work. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to I'm going to use my heat gun. I'm going to, that process with the heat here will dry this quick. Now, if it was 80 and 90 degree day, that's the ideal thing of when you want to paint. But you know, as like anybody, you just paint whenever you can, do it what you can. I don't have a professional paint booth, but I'm just GibbyDiy.
GibbyDiy.
Now, watch this right here. And you can take your little rag here, and here's what's cool. Now I'm going to take this black, I'm going to wipe this black right off, get it on my glove here. Try to do it on the camera where you can see. As you can see, it is solid black right there now. Now watch this with the Vaseline on it. Isn't that cool? I mean, look at that, yeah. Isn't that neat? Look at that. And what I'll do is I'll paint that black, blue's what I'm going to do. The original was gray, and this, whatever this is, I guess it's mauve. But look at that, how that's coming right off. See? I didn't have to get too tight. And that kind of looks cool. Look at how that blue and that mauve looks. But my theme's going to be forward blue, and that's black. But trying to show you this on the phone, if I put this down, I can really get it off here really nice. And I did this with a set of a E-Lite series valve covers on my Chevrolet. I painted it. I painted it red in between the valve covers, and I left it chrome on the top, and it was able to wipe right off. But anything you don't want to paint, just use the Vaseline, and then you can just spray it and don't have to get really technical. You don't have to tape any of this off. And then when you get done, you just wipe it right off because the Vaseline won't let it sit. But that's a tip, guys. I hope you can enjoy some of that. But I'm going to paint that blue. I'll show you the finished product whenever I get done. But GibbyDiy, thank y'all and God bless. GibbyDiy, just touching up what we went over. Starting to paint the blue on there, like I told you. That's the mauve. And I'm taking it blue. I'm showing you. I just want to show y'all what it was looking like. Looking good. I'm heating it up a little bit. A little tip here. Like I said, I got all the Vaseline off of it. Now I'm painting the little trick flow symbol. So you just gotta take your time and just use a paintbrush. And I got a improvement with Ford Blue. My lovely assistant there said it's nice. That blue's pretty. Which I've always been a blue fan myself. I think I bleed blue. Know what I mean? But as you can see, take your time. I painted this black, and I like the black because if it gets greasy, I'll just take some spray paint, touch it up. I'm talking about this part, dollar store stuff, GibbyDiy. But this is the blue I got from the O'Reilly. Got to tell you, I'm gonna paint my headers. But the blue look good. I put another coat on it. Looks right near professional, don't it? Look how shiny it looks. It's gonna be good, ain't it? But anyway, this is gonna look good. I'll let this dry. But just wanted to show you what I was doing here, finishing up. I think Trick Flow would be happy. All the Trick Flow people out there. It's good stuff. Bolt-ons. I'm tickled about it. I'm gonna start putting my motor together here. As soon as I get the old John Deere running, gotta get it done. But I'm waiting on parts to come back for it. But anyway, there it is, right there. What I'll do is I'll go over it again. I'll use the heat gun like right now. As you can see, Trick Flow there, it was on and off. Now we got blue and black. But anyway, there you go. GibbyDiy here. Thank y'all. God bless y'all.